So I don't know if you remember, there used to be a WWE Niagara Falls that was right there on Clifton Hill. Let's find out what you learned from wrestling this week. I had the wrestle feels because again we took a trip to Niagara Falls because we realized Niagara Falls is not far away from Pittsburgh actually for a little weekend visit. And I was reminiscing about, and I was thinking about this a couple weeks ago because of being up there recently. I remember going in the 2000s, and I feel like we brought this up maybe a couple weeks ago. But and then I started seeing videos about it on YouTube that was really kind of hitting me with the feels on that. So I don't know if you remember, there used to be a WWE Niagara Falls that was right there on Clifton Hill. Clifton's kind of like that mini Vegasy wax museum, crazy hill that's over by Niagara Falls, not too far away from the mist. And this was like a around that era when they did WWE New York. I know, Mad Mike, you're very familiar with the Times Square facility that they had there, right? But
Yeah.
it was a store. They had an event space. They had signings there. I was never there when they had anybody important or anything like that. And but also on the roof, maybe the most interesting. Let me see if I can grab a
Is it
grab
the
of that
wall,
here.
brother?
What's that?
Is it the wall?
It is
Oh, it's the pile driver.
they had the
Oh,
pile driver drop ride on the roof. There's also up the street is the roller coaster on top of the Burger King, right? Sadly, I never got a chance to ride it. Right now, it's a Niagara Brewing Company facility. So, but it was kind of a nice memory and surprise going up there to see. So that was my bit of wrestling nostalgia as we walked around up there. So Niagara Falls is someplace I went a bit when I was younger, mostly in our teenage years because we were in high school and realized that we could go across the border and nobody could stop us. So we would often be there on like a Friday or Saturday night and get off of work and be like, "You want to go to Niagara Falls?" And our friend who would love to drive things, drive around, and eventually became a trucker actually, and has been to about every state in the country, in Canada maybe. Would drive and we would go up and back and see the falls for 10 minutes and come back. It was some good times. Oh, when we were young, because I was even closer because I was up north of here, so it was only like less than 3 hours away, I think, for us at the time. Especially in the middle of the night when there's no traffic, is tremendous. So we did that several times, and it's a nice throwback to be able to go back up there. So, anyways, what did you learn, Mike?